And we are rolling.
Hey there, Carl.
Hi.
Josh. How's it going?
Hello, Auntie Karl. Happy 40th birthday from Duluth. You're going to have this poem on hand, but I also want to read it to you because sometimes it's hard to keep up with the cadences. Okay, so here we go. Baby brothers turning 40, I never thought I'd see the day that your bellied be turning pottish and your haired be turning gray. I'm obviously teasing about your belly, and probably your hair as well. If your follicles are getting lighter, you make it hard to tell. And speaking of white follicles, you had an awful lot 40 or so years ago when you were a little tot. You sure were a little cutie. I can remember pulling you in your wagon, admiring you in your yellow bunny suit, and hearing stories of Cricky Fagan. We had a lot of good times when we were little, growing up on Middle Road, sliding on the hill called Leo's and catching a stray frog or toad. Though we got along well for the most part, there were times when our relationship would bog, like when you and Bud broke down my snow fort, and when I hit you in the head with a log. But moving on from childhood, as you know, life moves pretty fast. Woodland and Central brought new adventures, and you had yourself a blast. You developed your sense of humor and made a lot of friends. Matt, Derek, Pat, and Justin, Hans, and a pair of Bens. You graduated high in your class, 5th, I do believe. Not being a homebody like your brother, to Duluth you did not cleave. Off to the big city you traveled, to the home of the Golden Gophers, doing your own laundry and eating lots of Stouffer's. You thought about engineering until your internship you went. Too much time in a cubicle could not fulfill your bent to help people with their problems, even the craziest ones. Psychiatry was your new direction, and across the ocean would go your buns. To Ben Gurion University and the Holy Land of God, where Jesus and his forefathers' feet at once had trod. There you worked quite diligently, day and night in fact, learning all about the body and medicine and keeping your GPA intact. But on the side, you made some time to have a little fun. You rode your bike, to ride your bike or shoot some hoops or take a little run. One of those breaks you went out to a concert, as I recall. The music was great, the drinks were flowing, and you had yourself a ball. The next day when you woke up, you looked upon your hand. There you had a phone number, and it wasn't from the band. It was the number of a fair maiden. Iris was her name. Jewish was her lineage, and nursing was her game. She was charming and she was beautiful. She was strong and intelligent too. It didn't take long to realize that she was the one for you. You finished up your schooling and got married not once but thrice. You moved back over to America and started giving expensive advice. You traveled across the country, peddling your wares. Though you hadn't a permanent zip code, your life was free from cares. But then your life took a little turn down Parenthood Boulevard. Though your joy did Amelia increase, your travels she did retard. You settled down in Arizona, the Valley of the Sun. You bought a house and a running stroller and started having fun. But it wasn't long till you got news that gave you both the grins. In just 9 months, as God would have it, you'd be having twins. Twins, you thought, oh me, oh my, whatever shall we do? Our family will be 5 in total, and Amelia's only 2. But as we figured, you adjusted well and are on a beautiful track. Daniel and Ella are very special, and Grandma's got your back. So there you have it, my good friend. You are unlike any other. I am so very proud of you, and I'm glad you are my brother.
Yay!
Yay! There's your picture. Little blue guy, little blue Smurf with the white follicles. Happy birthday, Uncle
Happy
Carl! We love you.
Love you.
See you later.
Turn it off. Good job.